Coming in from stage right, it'll be ref by the one and only Mr. Chris Loynab. And our first fighter, give it up for the one and only Tyler Beneke.
Tyler's gonna
Come on, he's on down to get out! He's on down to get out!
He's a wild man.
Combat Jiu-Jitsu!
You know, you see people who are very much born for this. Tyler is one of them. He loves this
All
life,
right,
and he
his
loves
opponent. His opponent coming in from stage right. I need y'all to start making some noise in the steps. Start making some noise up there. And give it up for the one and only Loynab.
And then for Aries himself, just a dude who comes with some of the grittiest, the funnest, the loosest, but also the most savage.
Another round of combat Jiu-Jitsu
together for you guys and your viewing entertainment.
All right, y'all, make some noise. Let's hear it.
And I'm sure Aries is very happy to see that across the pond, across the way, in a different continent, a Rotolo got it done, so congratulations to Ty. Super happy to see him continue his winning streak in the world of MMA. But now, the boys have business to get to. This is Tyler, this is Aries. For your entertainment, let's go. And it's so wild, like already off this Mercy game, you look at both of them, both extremely violent and just in different ways. And I think Chris Loynab is telling them, I think you guys need to figure this out for yourselves. This is a combat jiu-jitsu match. But we are not quite on the floor, so slaps aren't there yet, but there is a
here we go. We're about
leg.
to be, though.
Ooh.
Wow. That was a nice pickup single there from RS. Nice snatch single. Almost turned into a front headlock for Beneke there, but really great defense. Back to the feet, and yeah, a lot of nice heavy collar ties here.
All right. Just the first minute of action in our way.
10 seconds to get down.
Sweeps here, and now they're starting to announce that we may be getting to a get-down rule, which will be a very interesting thing to see how both of them approach this. We have seen Tyler get a stoppage before via slaps, but we've also seen Aries do some incredibly intense action. So we'll see who this favors, but right now, Tyler's going to be on bottom, so he's going to have double unders on Aries. We'll see if he can make use of the sweep here, or if Aries is able to pass, goes immediately to guard from this position. And now Aries is probably going to start trying to get some slaps in if he knows.
He's trying to get that separation, right? But he has to be careful. Like, Beneke really locks up those triangles a lot from a high guard. And you could see his guard is coming up high, even without the risk of the triangle, just setting that up and just being ready. But Harris, I think, very smart to stand all the way up, posture up, and then come back to a standing position.
And now we're starting to get toward the end of the night where things get a little bit more crazy as we go. For the most part, nice.
Single there. Arm drag defense there from Beneke all the way towards the back. Whoa! Jumps right on him. Gotta be careful here where they are on the map. But look, he has both hooks and he's gonna go for the finish. He's going for the finish. Look, he's fighting for the neck because he actually has the arm wrapped inside his right leg. Whoa! Oh my goodness. He didn't realize, I guess, that he couldn't hit there. They gave him a warning, although you see Aries' corner is very upset about that.
I think Aries might be out, and for good measure, Aries E-Hondas into him, and we reset them back in the center of the match. I mean, you know, we've seen a little bit now from working on the bottom. We've seen them try to get some standing back and forth, and that was a great opportunity for Tyler. That was a great start for him. Aries is very difficult to submit. I think he had a really good shot at least maintaining his composure there. And again, now you're seeing Aries' corner is giving him instructions. Nice collar tie right there for Aries. Beautiful shot off by Tyler. Little game of mercy between the gentlemen here.
Ten seconds to get down.
And they're announcing right now we may be close to a get down rule here again.
Double here.
Not.
Oh my goodness.
Well, it's an intense match when you end up essentially doing a Roberto Benini on the couches as you walk across them like a tightrope. And yet we're right back to the standing action. And they figure, hey, left side of the stage, we got you two. We didn't forget about you. Referees bring them back to the center of the mat. And this is where you think things might start to get a little more tense and technical.
3:30, halfway.
Nice.
I think it's likely we're going to see another get down rule pretty soon here because these guys will slow down a little on the feet. They're usually pretty quick to it in our combat jiu-jitsu matches.
Yeah.
Oh, little
10 seconds to get down.
Shigari attempt there from Aris.
Oh.
Oh, and another shot. All of these takedowns really have been initiated by Aris and over now.
The gentleman who popped up on the chair, whoever that was, you have excellent comedic timing, sir. Well done. All right,
here they
now
go back on the ground.
double unders here for Tyler, who stands right back up. Yeah, these boys don't want to waste any time on the ground if they don't have to take it, especially when they feel like they're at a disadvantage. Again, little game of mercy between them, back and forth. The foreheads trying to be pushed against each other to give each other a little bit of an edge. Not quite there, back to a collar tie. Nice, good read there by Aries. Now he's got an opportunity, but Tyler
look at
finds
that
his way
stiff
back
arm up. That was impressive. It's interesting as we get closer to the edge of this match. I know they're going to go to overtime, if they do go to overtime, it's not necessarily based on this, but
yeah.
I think it's worth mentioning that Aries has had all of the really offensive motion, except for, of course, well, actually this was offensive as well. Aries' offense earlier led to the defense that led to the back take that led to the most significant moment of the match. However, what counts for more, right? Because Aries has taken him down now multiple times.
I would agree with you there. I see them kind of going back and forth here. And it is a game, very interestingly, I think that could come down to maybe
10 seconds to get down.
As we get down to this, especially if we go into overtime, that's got to be something that if you're Tyler, you're thinking about, because Tyler is an aggressive individual who that's very much his game. Like, when he has won his matches, it is because of the way he has implemented his striking.
And, it's fair to say, too, like, his back take was the most dominant position of the match so far, for sure.
Wow.
Now, here you'll notice, like, if you're a normal jiu-jitsu person, we never teach to hug people from bottom out, but in combat jiu-jitsu, we see it quite a bit because as soon as they posture up, obviously they can come in swinging.
And look at this, Tyler looking for a leg lock here.
That's one way to keep people away from your face, but whoa! Turns it into an attack of his own. Oh, might give up his back in the process. Here we go again.
Wow. And
That's
such a huge risk on that one, too.
It's one of the risks of going back on a footlock like that. If you fail and you have to turn away, your back does get exposed oftentimes.
And that's so interesting because you almost wouldn't have gotten it if you didn't initiate the action, but now you don't know if that come back to haunt you because you were trying to hunt for a submission.
Oh, look at...
Wow, what a statement to leave on. Some great coaching over there from Aries. Team letting him know to breathe because you don't have long before you get right back to it. Yeah, now this is where the digging deep has to happen. We're getting to the get down rule to promote that action. We're going straight into action very, very quickly now. And go. Wow. Oh, man. What a great read by Tyler. A huge windfall from this position, using it to contain. And really, this is where you want to run up the score if you're trying to get those slaps. You want to use that wrist ride to now start raining down that. And if you're Aries, you have to keep moving.
Look at the hip driving in from Beneke. Look at that. He uses the elbow, pulls it up to take
halfway, 45 seconds.
Oh, that's not what you want to hear. Is 45 seconds left of this when your back is compromised. You're trying to give up mount actually now, if anything, or build your base all the way back up, but you got to stay protected. I mean, yeah, this is a bad spot for Aries, and this is gonna be huge for Tyler. Oh, beautiful finish here. Now, beautiful reversal of position. If you are Aries, you gotta rain down slaps. That's
what
huge.
is going
A full
on?
body triangle here, and now,
Oh my God.
yeah.
What a finish to this match.
I mean,
Crazy.
exhausted strikes from. Well done.
What a crazy match from these guys. I cannot imagine
For sure.
what's going through the mind in the referee's decision. Woo.
All right. You know, normally I don't advise taking a knee so that you can play up to the crowd, but I think that was exhausting enough where a knee is merited. I sure took a knee just watching it. Let's see how the referees score that because it's close. I think we're about to get the official decision here from our announcer right now.
All right. Give both of these warriors a huge round of applause, y'all. What a fight. And by referee's decision, your winner is Tyler Beneke!